Hey there, guys. Check it out. We are looking at Serato 1.9.6. It's been a while. This has been up for a little bit. I've just been behind on things and thought I would just do a quick video here and show it to you. So, here's the things that are new. There's some DVS improvements. We have the option to enable Smart Sync and the new anti-drift feature to help stabilize BPM. All these features can be found in the setup menu. So I don't run a DVS setup myself currently at the moment, so no big deal for me. Performance and enhancements includes pitch play mappings for selected hardware, favorite effects banks, and an enable/disable hotkey option in the setup menu. I don't really know why you'd want to disable your hotkeys, but I guess there might be a reason. The Reloop RMX 90 DVS support. This looks like this is a kind of a cool mixer here. I forget how much they're. I think they're like maybe like $1,000 Canadian. Stability enhancements and improvements. This update includes a significant number of stability enhancements and further improvements of your most requested features. Also included a fix for drop to ABS and sticker lock sensitivity, plus smart crate key notation, improvements to loops and looping functionality, audio memory optimization, much more. Who knows? And the best part for me that all you guys are going to like, all free trials are reset. So if you want to try all that stuff out, like for me, I'll probably try the whole club kit setup for my Pioneer 900 Nexus mixer, so I can play around with a little bit of DVS on this thing for a bit. Still never purchased it, always meant to, but I honestly don't have a reason to need a DVS setup because I use a Pioneer DDJ SX2, and I love it. It does everything I need. So we got hardware support now for the SZ2. The club kit supports for the Pioneer Nexus 2. And the 2000 Nexus 2s as well, too, on the CDJs. So let's go check it out here. So far, everything looks exactly like you'd expect it to. We go in here. Sort cues and loops chronologically. No, I don't like that. Anyways. What do we have here? Not really seeing too much difference there. Nothing there. Nope, not seeing anything there either. Nothing jumps out at me there. And because I'm not running on the DVS system here, that's why I'm not seeing any of that extra stuff they're talking about. So, really, that's kind of it, guys. There's not really too much I can really go on about the 1.96. Let's just go through some stuff here, and hopefully I can put something up that's not going to get the video taken down, you know what I mean? I'll just throw a loop in or something just to, show off some of the stuff that this thing can actually do here. We're not going to get too loud with it. But I'm going to quickly go over some of the things that maybe you don't know you can do. So for instance, right here, 2 decks, 4 decks, right? This is a good one over here, the link. That's quantized. With link on, if you're on the same wireless system, the same wireless network as your friend who has Tractor, or he's using Serato DJ, or he's using Ableton, or I think those are about the 3. I think Recordbox DJ does it as well too. And they have a link. They'll have a link button just like that in their software, and they just click it, and you guys just automatically locked in. The first guy to click it in, he's the master. The next guy to click it, he's a slave. So that's a great feature. Probably a lot of guys don't use it as much as they should. We can open up the record panel. You want to record something, it's very simple. You're just going to hit the record. It's recorded. Stop it. Type in the name of the recorded and hit save. And then there's a folder right on the side there that says recorded. You go into effects. On your effects, you can have a single effect with more parameters to play with, or you can have 3 effects. with just so. And then you can go through your effects, drop down. And of course, I don't have a whole lot of effects here. But like if you turn on an effect, then you turn on the channel that you want the effect. You change the speed of the effect. Then you turn it off. Pretty simple stuff. If you do want more effects, you can go into the effects and where it says get more effects. And we'll activate the Wolfpack effects. But there's other effects as well too. You know what I mean? There's like a bunch of stuff. Like you can buy the whole effects pack that has the jet pack effects, backpack effects, chip pack effects. I don't know. I never bother with that stuff, to be honest. Don't really need it. So now you can see we have a bunch of more stuff that showed up there. So when I go back in and I check, now I have things like break echoes and echo outs. And there's your echo out, right? So that kind of pretty much gives you what you need for the effects. Now here's something that I haven't seen before. This effects bank. So now I can click on my effects bank A and I can save that, I suppose. Can I save that? How come? Interesting. So if I go over here and I change it, hit save. Nice. Now the only thing that's a downfall on the hardware end of it is I don't have any hardware buttons to switch between those two things. So it's good in one sense, but another sense, if I don't have the controls on my hardware, there's probably like a shortcut key for it somewhere, I bet. But I'll let you guys figure that one out yourself. Those are the effects. You look on the side here, there's, all the tracks, all the playlists. If you want to make a crate is a playlist essentially. You can go like that, make a crate, double click on it, test crate, everything's a test crate. And then from that point there, you could just, literally, you could go into your Windows, your File Explorer, or whatever you're using, Mac or Windows, doesn't make a difference. And you could just drag things into there if you wanted to. So if we're looking at a crate here, you can see here that it's just like a spreadsheet program. You can grab, adjust things. You want to go into the comments, you can go in and type in whatever. We're gonna do a better one than that. I'm gonna show you a cool trick. Say you're building a playlist, right? And you're going through stuff and you're trying to put things together really quickly. So you could do something like, let's go with AAA in the comments, right? And I'm gonna go here and go AAA in those comments and AAA in those comments too. See? Now, check this out. There's a smart crate. A smart crate, when you add, basically you can add rules that every time it encounters a file that follows any one of those rules, it's going to automatically go into the crate. So we're going to go into add a rule, and I'm just going to simply go in there and go into comment contains AAA. That's it. Hit save. There's my crate. I'm going to call it AAA. See how that's doing that little thing there? It's already searching and looking for all the AAAs. Now, I picked a funny thing when I put AAAs because clearly there are some other things in there that I don't want. So I just select, hit shift, hit delete, and it tells you control delete to delete. But guess what? I just learned something new. I can't delete that because it is part of the smart crate. So, because I know that didn't work out that well, right? I can go like this. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to put AA2. And it's going to say, do you want to edit all 3 tags? Yes. So on this end here, I go up here, I hit edit, and I change that to say AA2. Save. It's doing its magic, it's working. And there we go. So there's everything I made. So that's a quick little trick to show you how to build a set, but also kind of how she explained how these crates are made in the first place, right? And if you notice here, as I'm adjusting my EQ, you see the colors are changing because that's another option in the setup here that I like to have on. Is, where do we have it here? You'd think I could just see that right at the top of my head. There we go. Under the display, EQ colored waveforms. You can hide the track artist if you don't want people staring at you, looking over your back, seeing what tracks you're playing. But we all got Shazam stuff. Let's get out of there. And everything else is pretty basic. Like, I'm in double deck mode here. You see how these things line up. This is not about trying to teach you guys how to DJ or anything. It's just giving you a brief overview of Serato for the guys that already kind of know it a little bit. And you're looking at a few other things. So yeah, if you want to get more in depth with things, like when you want to start talking about like the sampler and how to use that, and getting into Serato video, which I do have, I just gotta enter my code because it's in the other machine. And that's the other thing they changed, that you can't have, if you got like a code for video, it can only be used on one machine at a time. You can't like load up 2, so that's kind of a downfall. They should at least give me at least 2 licenses so I can have a backup. You know what I mean? So if my computer crashes on me at an event, I want to have my other laptop ready to roll and do video. It shouldn't be such a big deal because how would I get in there and unregister it? You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, let me jump out of that video there, get out the sampler. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to drop the comments down below, and we can go over some stuff. If you have any requests for any videos you'd like to see me do, I'm going to start trying to get into them a little bit more, make them a little bit shorter perhaps if I can, and help you guys out so we can all learn a little bit more about how we can take our DJ to the next level. Anyways, I am out. I'll talk to you guys later, and it's been fun.